Hey guys, welcome back to One Too Many Interests. Uh, Today, I have one that has to deal with sports cards, but this is a little bit of a different story. So, me and my daughter, I know I mentioned in my previous video that I went to the States, so, and almost I didn't go to it. I'm glad I did. As we got there, I went in the garage and started asking questions about, what they wanted for things. And at first, it was, seemed like they weren't willing to part with anything. So I was like, okay, so this is going to be hard. Um, So we went inside this one room, and I went in there a couple times before. I spotted this box in the closet. It was up in a bag. I didn't want to open it because I already knew that people were not willing to let a lot go. But maybe the third time we went in this room, I got curious and I opened it up. And this is what I saw. It was a whole box of cards, right? So I go to find the owners and ask them if they're willing to part with this box of cards, and he said yeah. So it was pretty much just offer something. So off the top of my head, I just offered $10. I didn't go through the cards or anything. I just wanted to. I just saw a little bit and just offered what I thought was fair, without knowing what was in the box. So right off the bat, we got some basketball from '90 Fleer, some Skybox '91, and some hockey. So just I kind of went through this box already, but I haven't separated anything. So let me go through it, and I'll come back with what I find. So let me do that. I'll be back. All right, guys, this is after the initial sort. So I got all of this inside that box. There are a couple more items, but I'm gonna save those for last. So let me go through this, break it down even more, and pull out the good cards. I'll be back. All right, guys, this is the final results of what I found in that $10 box at that estate sale. So first off, we got a whole complete base set of Fleer '90 basketball. So including the Jordan, Larry Bird, Scottie Pippen, and you have David Robinson rookie, you have Sean Kemp rookie card in there. So I was really happy with that. Didn't even know it was in there. Then we got a whole nother stack of duplicates, including some of the bigger names. That Jordan is the only Jordan that was there with all these guys. So really, really happy. In case you're wondering, that Jordan by itself pays for the whole thing. I also found 1990 Looney Tune cards. I just thought these were pretty cool. Take me back to when I was a kid. So, got the logo. Those are pretty cool. Still had to put those in sleeves and sort them. And then these are the bigger cards: Larry Bird, Irvin Johnson, Karl Malone, Tom Chambers. This was the oldest card inside that box. 1985, Rick Sutcliffe, Tops. And you have Ickey Woods, Steve Largent, Boomer Esiason, Little Kirby Puckett. I know these are all like '90s, but still. Don Manley, Will Clark, Ryan Sandberg with, he's missing his field position right here, so I guess it's a little bit of an error. 1989 World Series, when they had the earthquake that was delayed for 11 days. You got Ricky Henderson, Canseco, Bo Jackson. This is going to be an upgrade for my collection. I do have this card in my PC, so but this is a better version. You have Will Clark and Ricky Henderson again. Fernando Venezuela, Will Clark, George Brett, Double, Jose, Kirby Puckett, Ryan Sandberg again on the 90 Flair All Star team. And then Will Clark as well. Tom Glavins, Reggie Miller. You got the Big Hurt, Fred McGriff, Crime Dog, King Griffey, Jerry Rice, Sterling Sharp, Reggie White, Andre Ware. This is where I think these are some of the bigger finds. So we got Bo Jackson, Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, both rookies, Barry Sanders. I got the complete set of the two sport superstar bowl. So even the header card. So him with the Heisman, him at Auburn, playing baseball at Auburn, with the Raiders, Royals. That guy is a beast back in the day. One of the only two professional sport athletes that were big. He wasn't the only one at that time, which you'll find out right now. You got Frank Thomas, rookie card, Deion Sanders, another Barry Sanders. This one was interesting. Just recently, a Gem Mint 10 from PSA sold for $449 on eBay. So this one has potential. It was just randomly in there. The only Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle card. But I'm glad Jed picked that up. Found another Jordan. And this is probably the biggest card of the whole thing. The 93 Fleer Deion Sanders Provision. That is an awesome card. He was the other two sport professional athlete at that time. So to find both those guys in here in this little $10 box was awesome. Also in the box, which I had no idea were in there, were some price guides. So this one's not too big. Will Clark, the unibrow, but it's complete. It's not marked inside, and it still has the free collector cards in there, which is weird because if I was a kid, I would have pulled those out. Another magazine that was in there, Beckett Baseball Card Monthly Magazine Price Guide. This is issue number 2, featuring David Robinson on the cover. Issue number 1 has, of course, Michael Jordan, but still, it's cool to have number 2. And also in there was Beckett Baseball Card Monthly, issue number 62, featuring Dave Mattingly, Donnie Baseball on the cover. These are also, there's no markings inside, so whoever's collection this was, they never like checked off their cards or anything inside. A few couple color breaks, still, for being 36 years old. And this was probably the biggest find of this whole box. The most famous picture of Bo Jackson. This thing is potentially worth, if I get it graded, it could be worth $100 at least. So this was the least expected thing inside that box, man. But I'm really, really glad to own this now. And it too is not marked up inside. So that just proves that if you guys go out there hunting, you're gonna find some good stuff. There's still deals out there, or people not knowing what they have. But that was just me luckily finding that box and opening it up, just seeing some cards in there and just offering $10. Like I said, I didn't go through it or anything before, so all this is all just a huge surprise. Like I said, that's what this hobby's all about, is going out there and hunting for these things. So until then, guys, collect what you love and have fun doing it. I know that's what I'm doing, and it's kind of paying off. So until then, guys, I'm out.